Okay, I don't like the fact that people are dead and the nasty animals are dead as well. Welcome back, everyone. Last episode, we got betrayed. So this episode, we'll go up and speak to Niall, I believe his name is, and we'll see what's happened in the 10 years that we were actually asleep, drifting in space in that escape pod. We have some skill and perk points available, so let's go ahead and see what that's all about. Every time you level up, you earn a skill point to spend on improving your skills. Spending a skill point raises a skill by 1, up to your current level. If the skill is specialised, that limit is raised by 2, allowing them to surpass your level. Okay, fair enough. Skills are used for various checks across the game, often have a passive bonus that is raised immediately. Okay. And will allow you to access more and more perks for purchase. Okay. So our specialised ones are guns and speech. So range damage is plus 20. Oh, that's because it's level 2. So how many skill points? Skill points available is 2. Do we want mechanical systems with a difficulty at or below your skill level can be fixed? I feel like at the moment, what happened last time at the crash out from the toxicness of the healing item that we've got, I think we'll put one in that. So I've got plus 7 toxicity, crash threshold, and plus 5% damage to creatures. Okay. Science. Do you want to go with speech? I've got a feeling we might want to go with guns, and then next time we'll put one in speech. That's 30% and 3%. Pretty good. Apply that. Yep, no, I'll accept that, and then go to perks. You gain a bonus to damage resistance and max health. Now this is what I said earlier. So plus 10% base health, so then we'll be minus 5% base health because of the I think it's the illness thing that I picked right at the beginning of the game, where you get minus 15% base health and I think it's minus 10 damage resistance. So this has gone a bit. So I will do that at the moment. We'll apply that. Unavailable. Oh, they're unavailable because we don't have any more points available. So we'll have a proper look at those a bit later on, but we just need to get the base health back up. So now with doing that, let's go off and see Niall and see what's going on. But what's that called? That's a workbench. Crafting mods, breakdown. We'll probably go through the tutorial and all that. Hibernation suit. Biomass container. Power weapons of questionable design or as a food source. Okay, that's interesting. Hibernation helmet. We want compact rounds. That's what we're using at the moment. Not all that. Ooh. So evasion chance plus 15%, damage resistance plus 5, combat sprint speed. We'll take that. And we'll take that. That's lockpick 1. So do we have inventory? There we go. Do we want to equip it? Looks okay. Next one over. Bloody hell. Looks like Gonzo out the Muppets. Okay. Food and drinks. Yep. That's where you can equip your food and drinks. Medical inhalers. This way you will equip all them. This is all the junk stuff that you've got. When you're down, a trauma kit may be consumed by a companion to immediately return you to action. Does not work if all companions have been down themselves. Okay, what about weapons? We have a rifle. So short rounds, magazine is 10. I think that is like a long range rifle, so we'll add that to there. What's in here? Oh, escape pods. Getting more of a cyberpunk theme out of this now, with the brass. So let's go up to the cockpit and speak to Niall. Niles.
And I still can't get my head around what Augustine did. Sacrificing her whole team. And for what? What did our blood pay for?
Nothing. Yeah, she's the traitor and she'll get what's coming to her.
Oh, Commander. Thought you were Val. Glad to see you up and ambling about. And not, human stew.
Me too. Seems I suck. Seems I'm stuck experiencing the miracle of human consciousness for a bit longer. This is definitely better. This is definitely the better outcome. I agree. I heard what you said earlier. Has it really been 10 years since Horizon Point? Go with optimistic one.
You know, when I first learned some of the escape pods made it away from the station, I'd hoped. I mean, I did search for you, Commander. Just as soon as I was able.
You didn't search hard enough, clearly. What's done is done. We should focus on what comes next. Yeah.
So then, I gather Val's described our state of affairs?
She certainly has.
The commander has received a full briefing on the following topics: the invasion of Arcadia, the Rift, and Agent DeVries' survival.
DeVries. Would have been better if she joined the dead. I figured she'd done just that until I got the alert that she brought down the Earth Directorate satellite. If she's of a mind to, she could use the information on that thing to destabilize the Rift and destroy Arcadia. She was one of us, Commander. It's our responsibility to stop her.
Absolutely. Fine with me. I've got bullets. I've got a bullet I'm saving for her. This is a lot. I just want to move on, keep my head down, forget any of this happened. I've got a bullet for her.
Acts of unprovoked violence are not sanctioned by the Earth Directorate except on occasions of premeditative self-defense.
I don't care. How about on occasions of stopping a maniac from destroying an entire system?
Searching. Mission parameters not found. Please contact the Earth Directorate for updated orders.
Can't, Val. You know that. She's going to ground now. But as part of her original undercover mission, DeVries was inserted at the Vox relay station on Paradise Island. She did follow protocol, established a safe room there. Wager that's where we'll find clues as to her present plans and whereabouts.
I'd say so. Sounds like you've already done some legwork. Good job, Agent.
Thank you, Commander. Means a lot coming from you. Just to be clear, I'm not saying we're strolling up to the Vox station and knock nicely. The Vox is highly restricted and heavily defended. It'd be a death sentence.
Ooh.
We might ought to explore the island first, find out what we can. The satellite alert pinged DeVries' tracker in a town, name of Fairfield.
Okay.
It wasn't nowhere clear as yours, so we need to poke around a bit. Doubt she's there now, but it seems a better place to start than insulting a protectorate communications hub.
True. So what are we doing now then? So I think I still technically outrank him. But let's go over here then. Eden. So that little thing goes around to where your objective is. Sorry. Let's go. Why does it sound like you just powered down? We're here. So we've got to go downstairs. Can we talk to Niles again?
Ought to bring Val with us when we leave. She might not look it, but she can be fearsome in a fight.
Okay, I won't question that at all. Oh, this was my room before. What the... You can tell it's been 10 years, can't you? How do we use those mag picks? Oh well, let's get to it.
Records indicate that lockboxes, such as the two housed in this dispenser, were originally part of a failed smuggling operation.
Okay.
Special lockbox keys are needed to open them. After discovering the first lockbox, Agent Ibarra installed this dispenser to house additional lockboxes, which may be located throughout the colony.
Okay.
Unfortunately, due to a jam, the dispenser is currently inoperable. Agent Ibarra deprioritized its repair in order to focus on rescuing you, Commander.
Good job. Good call on his part, and much appreciated. Sounds like an excuse to me. Okay, good call and much appreciated.
Theorizing. Extracting the contents from the first lockbox may disencumber the dispenser, allowing it to return to normal operations. This unit has an advanced decryption key that can open the first lockbox, Commander.
Yeah, why not unlock it yourself?
Agent Ibarra updated this unit's security protocols following an incident of minor exposure. This unit is currently forbidden from unlocking containers, safes, and bathrooms in use. Helpful addendum. Scans also indicate an Auntie's Choice dematerializer within the first lockbox, which you may find useful in the discreet disposal of bodies, Commander.
Yeah. Well, we're an ex-con, so that'd make sense.
Valerie units are not authorized to comment on active or inactive criminal cases. Additionally, the second lockbox's contents may contain parts to upgrade your Valerie unit. Upgrades are recommended to improve your experience of Valerie.
Valerie. You do look like you can use a little love. Any idea where I can find more of these special keys? What keeps you whatever keeps you operational, I guess. Where can we find all these special keys?
Agent Ibarra theorizes that some keys may be obtainable from vendors, but the majority are likely scattered around the colony.
Okay.
Please be on the lookout for any additional lockboxes, which may be stored here for your convenience.
Yeah. Dematerializer. Extremely volatile goo when activated, dealing corrosive damage at the very short range. Corpses hit will melt away, preventing others from finding them and acting accordingly. Okay, I bet there's a few mass murderers that wish that they had something like that, but okay. This is showing us how to do it. Oh, wow. So you hold Y to swap the gadgets and press LB to... Right, okay.
Congratulations on your acquisition of the dematerializer. The dispenser is now functioning normally. Your ability to conceal homicides has also been increased by 85.9%.
Okay. Thanks, I guess. So this is a weapon wheel. Where's the dematerializer then? Oh, that's it there, isn't it? Yeah. We'll stick to the slow-mo part. What's that? So we need 4 decryption keys for that. Kit of supplies to mod and upgrade Valerie's blaster and armor. Visit a workbench to select which mods to use. Alright, okay. So we'll come back to that later then. And I think it's just time to leave. Hold X. Let's transition. You have up to 2 companions who can follow and assist you on your adventure. Each companion has a special companion ability. Right, okay. That can be activated once charged. Each companion ability is unique and can taunt enemies. Okay, deal a quick burst of damage or even heal you. Companions also level up with you and gain a perk point for every 5 levels that you can spend in the ledger. Right, okay, fair enough. Is this supposed to be doing something? Do I want... So I can have 2. And then the others are locked so far. So if I click continue... Here we go! So we do have both of them. Ooh, he really got beat up, didn't he? I didn't realise his leg was missing. I only saw his arm missing. Find information on whoever. So... Whoa. Okay.
See that thing in the sky there? That'll be the Vox relay.
Vox stations serve as key communication hubs for the Protectorate. Unauthorized visitors are likely to be shot or hanged on site.
That's why we're headed to Fairfield first. Less chance of us getting shot while picking up debris trail.
Okay, fair enough. Where is that? Whoa. Who's that? Okay, can we track him? So the only thing that we can do at the moment is that. And now we're tracking that quest. Sprat. So which way do we go then? Oh. Compact rounds, yes please. Okay, let's go. Not a bad looking game. Uh-oh. Bit cartridge, eh? I'll have that. What killed you though? Gonna come across some nasty bloody things, aren't we? So we'll follow the road. What's that?
Engaging.
Bugger off.
Emergency.
What's got? Companion 1 ability, Companion 2 ability, okay.
Protocols ready.
Ready to waste them on your command.
Really? So what were they doing? Pick up shells, short rounds, pick up shells, yes please. That's a magnet. I'm not gonna go too mad with the looting. If I see some shells, like compact rounds or bit cartridges, then I probably will. Well, let's keep following this road. Reload.
Company. Must be from that ship on the landing pad.
It is.
Hello there, go-getter. Welcome to Fairfield.
Thank
now
you.
Under the new and improved management of Auntie's Choice.
All right.
I'd usually ask if you were affiliated with the previous regime, but you lack the bewildered gaze of a yay-saying protectorate subject. Even so, going to have to ask you to identify yourself. Still a war on and all.
Really? Ooh, do we lie to him? Yeah.
Huh. Really? Everyone knows we're cultivating our sprat population for a new deep-fried snack line. So I refuse to fall for such
Ah, as if.
a ham-handed attempt at dissemblance. Look, we're Auntie's choice. Lying's fine. We downright admire it even, if you pull it off. Next time, try a little harder. End of the day, we let most anybody in. Bottom line's all we care about is our bottom line.
Fair enough.
That'll be all. Unless you got any questions before you're on your way.
There's no harm in asking.
As I've never heard of her, can't say I can. Seems like Minister Milverstreet knows everybody, though. Probably ask him. Anything else? On the way from the landing pad? Had a convoy out that way. They're overdue. See any sign of them?
Found evidence of battle. Didn't look good if anyone made it. I didn't see.
Damnation. I had a friend on that detail. He always carried this, keepsake. You didn't happen to find it, did you?
Not in the habit of plundering corpses. Yeah.
Well, never too late to start. Plunder's plunder, Auntie always says. Them Protectorate drones been a serious menace of late. Heard Trooper Faulkner shot a few. You find a way to put a stop to them, there's a bounty for it.
Ooh. Yeah, how do I accept that bounty?
Bounty terminal's out next to the jail, across from the bar.
Okay.
Just down the lane here a spell. You get to Town Hall, you passed it.
Okay. Best be on our way.
Once again, welcome to Fairfield, the official new home of free trade and self-reliance on Eden.
Okay, so...
Choose just any choice when you could choose Auntie's choice.
Keep your petty skepticism. I'll pay my tab in no time. You'll see.
Ah, shut your mouth.
Mark my words, when my deal comes through, I'll have enough bits to own this place.
That guard wasn't being ironical about the giant hologram over Town Hall. Well, guess we ought to go acquaint ourselves with that minister like she said.
Yeah, might as well. Let's go and ask this guy up here. Apparently he knows everyone.
Yet you see fit to keep me in a constant state of consternation.
Looks like that woman out of
Each
Futurama.
unauthorized act, you jeopardize our hold of Fairfield.
Yes, but you must understand, the Protectorate citizenry is a hair's breadth from defection. Within the week, I'm certain.
Certain. Like the week prior and the week before that. Impressive foresight you wield. Should apply to join the Order of the Ascendant.
It would be difficult enough to convert the stubborn populace without your soldiers' constant, ill-advised forays.
Just bickering.
Enough! Your yipping reminds me of my 2 old canids. I loved those canids. You, on the other hand, are trying my patience. We don't want to try Auntie's patience, do we?
Is she even real?
Yes, I thought not. Now, unless you care to see what life in the lower rungs looks like, you will both of you cease your foolish maneuvering immediately. Do I make myself clear?
Yes, Auntie.
Good. See that it is done. I will brook no more disappointments. And while you're at it, you might want to look into your security situation, Commander. I'm not accustomed to an audience when addressing my subordinates.
Eavesdropping on Auntie's choice business is like to get a body shot for spine. Though you're not wanting for moxie. I'll give you that.
Now, hold a moment, Carr.
Yeah, calm down.
Opportunity comes visiting, perhaps it's better not to riddle it full of holes. Our new compatriot may be of assistance.
A surprisingly good point. Especially from you. She only forbade us using our own personnel. Be a whole other matter were a stranger to happen to aid one of us.
I don't know, it's going to cost you.
Well, you seem an observant sort, so I expect you'll tire of Milverstreet's bluster soon enough. Come see me before agreeing to whatever absurdity he proposes. Unlike him, I have some work actually befitting your time.
Ooh.
I'll be waiting.
Alone at last. I never thought she'd leave. Now then, allow me to introduce myself.
You're the Mad Hatter.
D.B. Milver Street, Minister of Marketing, Duke of Demographics, Commercial Condottiere, President of Promotional Material. Tell me, do you believe in signs?
Signs? I'm not an idiot, so no. I believe everything happens for a reason. You're trying to sell me something. Let me leave for a bit to come up with an answer. I'm not an idiot, so no.
Splendid, because I'm not interested in hiring any more idiots. I'm looking for people of tact and vision and perspicacity.
He knows how to sell it.
I do not believe in signs. I believe in opportunities. Right now, at this moment, you and I have an opportunity to save countless lives. But I'm hardly the type to beg and ask for nothing in return. Tell me, what do you desire of this island?
Ooh. I'm trying to find someone here. I need to get into the Vox relay. I feel an inexplicable desire to break into the most protected location on the island. And whisper to Niles, think we can trust this guy? I'm gonna ask Niles.
With that hat? Absolutely not.
Is this a bad time to mention I can read lips?
I'm not sure if we can.
I have some faint recollections of the fuzz beneath my hat. Perhaps I saw such a name amidst my perusal of the Protectorate domicile assignment records. The record room is in this building. You have my permission to peruse at your leisure. But surely a go-getter like yourself has more ambitious goals on our island. Share them with me, and we can brave them together.
I'm just passing through.
I appreciate your devotion to remaining mum, but I simply cannot work with a freelancer who I do not intimately understand.
That's too bad. Let's see what the woman says. I don't really. He's more like a salesman than anything else. Let's see what the other one has to say.
I see. Return when you feel more forthcoming.
Okay. Where's that woman gone?
Watch out for that Auntie Cleo. I know she don't look it, but she's more dangerous than she seems. Even the whole of Spacer's Choice couldn't outmaneuver her.
She looks like the grandma from Futurama. She's senile. Talk to you.
You're here early. I expected you'd be on the receiving end of Milver Street's bluster until close to the end of time. Happy that ain't the case.
Me
as
too.
I can make use of you. I'm Officer Babylon Carr, head of aggressive acquisitions and persons elimination on Paradise Island.
Ooh.
Let no one say I can't be official when circumstances merit. Now, not to say I question the presence of a wayward sightseer in the midst of a war-torn waste, but it might be safer for us both if I knew your purpose.
Ooh. Oh, you can kill her straight away. There's no need for that. That.
Vox, eh? Bent on bloody self-destruction?
More or less.
I could just have my troops dispatch you, save you the effort. Although if you were keen on continuing to draw breath, perhaps you and I could broker a deal. There are Protectorate vitals need bled. You could do the bleeding.
Oh, suppose there's no shame in hearing what you've got planned. Seems to me you care more about the efficiency than saving human life. Have you seen any unusual Protectorate subjects? I only just got here. You'll have to fill me in where I am before we talk business. No shame in hearing what she's got planned.
I want the Protectorate war effort exsanguinated. You want into the Vox relay. You help me, I help you. There's a particular holding we shelled early in the war. Name of Euphoria Coast Automech Repair Center. Deserves a raising for the length of its blasted name alone. My scouts report recent Protectorate attempts to bring it back to functioning. I need the place sabotaged, lest Automechs return to aid the Protectorate war effort in droves. Should note, The ministers like to take our working together as a personal affront. Aid me, and I suspect he'll rescind any offer he may have made to you.
Ooh. She is just wanting to use me, I think. He's more of a sales person, but this acquisitions officer, as the title is, seems to have background in missions and stuff like that. That could go either way. It's still a double-edged sword, so I'm gonna go with her and just see how this plays out. Wouldn't it be simpler to kill everyone in the facility than to sabotage it? What's a plan for infiltrating the facility? Well, I'm going to be working with it. I just need to pick one of these. What's the plan for infiltrating the facility?
Could be direct. Feign that you're an assistant of some kind, though you'd have to have some know-how regarding engineering. But a simpler path would be paying a visit to the Ministry of Accuracy, liberating some credentials. Yaysayers ain't capable of suspecting a piece of paper.
Right, so we'd have to take some credentials from some people to get in, or have engineering. That?
Certainly could. I wouldn't shed a tear on behalf of those drones, but the Protectorate is used to losing its people, and there'd no doubt be a replacement crew in a week's time. The repair center itself needs to be permanently put out of commission. Anything else is temporary.
Right, okay. Well, let's just work with her.
Competence recognizes competence. Get into that facility and make certain it won't ever function again.
Okay.
I look forward to hearing your results.
So do I. Steel cloth. I don't want to steal anything at all. So what's the next? It says the next bit of missions in here. Examine? Ah, here we go. What's this? Examine? Oh, that's just like... Okay. That's just like if someone dies. So we want to go over there then. Is that what the case is? Let's check. Was assigned a house with red trim and rounded windows. Right, so we need to talk to her again and get the information on how to get into there.
Been working at that spot of business we discussed. Easier to lead with fewer targets nibbling at your psyche. Loose your words. I'm listening.
Okay.
Let me spin you a yarn. One of my elite regiments ceased replying to hails several weeks ago. Hardy bunch. Fought all across the system. Yesterday, the Protectorate launched the regiment commander's upper torso into one of our encampments, which makes 2 1/3 complete corpses of a 6-person unit.
Oh.
Mocking us. Calculating bastards, the Protectorate. Would admire their efficacy if it weren't taking so many of my best and brightest. Once the fighting reignites in full, they'll pay dearly.
Let's get back to business.
Music to my ears.
Well, farewell. I might have missed something there, but let's just go and see.
Commander, there is a 98.7% chance that hunting Agent DeVries will require greater amounts of ammunition than you currently possess.
Okay.
Ammunition can be purchased at vending machines or crafted at a workbench using materials like this collection of scrap metal and powder.
I can also help you craft items in a pinch when we're out together. Most won't even explode on you.
Okay. I feel like I've got plenty of ammo for now. So let's get over here. Somewhere around here, is it? A red trim house with circle window. This. snacks, cigarettes. Use. Oh. Okay. Examine. Oh, the track has been surgically removed and is submerged in liquid. Inside this container. Obviously, an attempt to disable it. Fortunately, it was still producing a weak signal. Okay. Return to route. Mission logs.
My cover story has worked. I am safely ensconced at the Vox station, assigned to the lowly Information Input and Retrieval Department. Seems a colony so certain of its absolute control over its subjects can be less than rigorous when it comes to security. I was able to easily widen out a space behind the walls of the main control room to establish my safe room, giving me unfettered access to the communication transfer conduits.
Ooh.
I have hacked into their system downstream from the security protocols, so I am able to infiltrate their entire system with them being none the wiser. While I have little doubt as to the success of our mission, trepidation still gnaws at me, though I cannot say why. Perhaps it is simply the normal mission commencement jitters.
Nope, because you somehow know that I'm still alive. Mission log day 182.
I did it. They are all dead. And I am still alive. I had not expected this. I had prepared no alibi, and so felt assured my ruse would be discovered and I'd not have to carry this burden. But the complete gullibility of the Protectorate subjects cannot be underestimated, it seems. My threadbare excuse of my grievous wounds as pitchball injuries was accepted without question.
All
I
right.
can only keep telling myself it had to be done. Something which becomes harder by the day as the rift anomaly grows in the sky. But it was all part of the plan. Wasn't it?
Right, so she's questioning herself.
Hold on. We haven't watched all her mission logs.
We have. Oh no, we've got this one here.
I thought my duties complete. Information gathered, reports filed, preparations made. I'd even created a fictitious identity and work transfer to Horizon Point Station well ahead of schedule, in order to keep anyone from tracking my movements
Right.
upon commencing the mission. All that was left was the waiting. Or so I thought. Then, troubling information came to light. I've seen the numbers. I've seen the equations. While I don't understand all of it, I understand enough to know it is the truth.
Are you
I am
joking?
the only one in a position to act upon it, though it means the betrayal of my team and the duty I swore to uphold. But can I?
So she found something in the equations that she doesn't fully understand, but came to a conclusion anyway. Doesn't sound right.
I can't believe this.
Yep.
Avoid me if I understand any of this. DeVries sold us out for what? Because of a few equations? Some dots and lines on a graph? Good fucking law.
Yeah.
She wasn't a damn scientist. She said it herself. She didn't understand all of it, the math. So what was she thinking?
I just said that. It is a little strange. What made her do something that she didn't fully understand? That didn't come out right, but you know what I mean? It's she didn't understand the equations, and then she came to a weird conclusion that she had to blow us all up. I've got no idea. It's all strange to me as well.
How can you be so even-tempered about this? I know you didn't know her like I did. Like I thought I did, but she betrayed us. She killed our friends, Commander.
Yep. And we'll get her back.
I never wanted to talk about this. I wanted to just leave it alone. Told myself, no point in judging up the past. Should have known he wouldn't rest. DeVries may have saved me on Triangulum, but I wasn't the only one looked up to her. Lots of the other recruits talked about her too, back at the academy.
What were people saying about her? I didn't realise that she had that much of a reputation. Maybe you paid more attention to your training and less, or maybe if you paid more attention to your training and less to rumours. Never mind. What were people saying about her?
We all thought she was the pinnacle of what an agent should be. Tough, smart, ain't a job she couldn't get done. And better and faster than everyone else. Inspired all of us.
Must have been after my time. I don't remember hearing her name before Horizon Point. She clearly accomplished what she set her mind to, getting us killed. Well, no, because we're still alive. People shouldn't get praise for doing what's expected of them. Got away the first one.
Reckon so. Some might embarrassing how much worship we all put on her name. You put a tool in my hand, I would have built monuments to her. Figure my own career could be just that. Doing for others what she done for me. Never imagined I'd actually get to work with her. Me, some nobody from Triangular. And then she betrayed us. Tried telling myself it was an accident, but now we've got the cold, hard proof it wasn't. Law only knows why she trusted the Order's numbers.
Let's go with Witter.
Ain't cynical if it turns out true. DeVries was willing to sacrifice us. I have to know what for. I mean, she always struck me as so pragmatic. Real sensible-like. Never figured she'd go all in on predictions from a bunch of monks.
Doesn't sound like you had very high opinion of the Order. Well, she saw us as expendable. It's that simple.
Maybe. She seemed tore up about the choice after the fact. Guilty. Not sure if that makes me feel better or worse. I don't take issue with folks clinging to whatever keeps them afloat. Math, science, the grand architect, void, even capital. I know how most colonies run. But when those beliefs start to require hurting others, even killing them, that's worth questioning their virtue.
Yeah, let's agree with you.
If only DeVries had shared in that good judgment, huh? Whatever her plans, she started putting them in place while stationed undercover at the Vox.
No, she did.
Our next point of order ought to be getting in there. Reckon there's got to be someone on the island who can help us with that. Let's keep asking around. Friendly like.
Okay. So we've got a skill point available. Could do engineering. It seems like engineering, lockpicking. It's all going to come into itself, so I'll put one into engineering. And maybe another one into speech. Yeah, sounds good. And journal. Right, so that's the one. That's the main quest. Side quest is the optional part, gaining entry into the Automech Repair Centre. Before you can sabotage a facility, you'll need to find a way in. Core hinted that the engineering know-how may be useful in duping the guards. Right, okay. Let's do that. So we're going over here now.
Ectoplasm.
What's this?
Wait. Nope.
Nope.
Just taro excrement.
We've got to run over here. You can see that there. Is that the Horizon Zero?
Let's keep your lamps lit for wildlife.
Hostile wildlife. Familial classification.
Might I have a word, Commander?
What do you want to talk about?
That wasn't planned. I know I've been pushing to find DeVries, so this might seem a bit of a left turn, but void it. I'm just gonna ask. Got an old friend here on the island. The doctor who patched me up after Horizon Point. Ex-protectorate, a good man. Tracked him to Westport a short time ago, but never got up the nerve to visit. Reckon we could drop by and pay him a visit. Brief one, of course.
Yeah, okay.
I'm being serious here, Commander. Could you try doing the same? I had some bad years on my own. Now,
I'm not
if I'm being
surprised.
part of a team, this might sound a mite soppy, but I feel like I could be a proper agent again. That starts with writing accounts. This friend of mine, Zebulon Tran, I let him down. And I've been chewing on that live wire for a while. Too long, maybe.
Okay. Am I going to need to hold an electrical standards and safety course?
Much as I might love to jaw about that special interest of mine, this business with Zeb's gotta come first.
Any chance I'll be happy to see you, especially if you let him down as well.
Likely not.
Yeah,
We
right.
didn't exactly leave off in a good way. Traded some hard words over promises I made and ought not have.
Right. What happened?
After I recovered from Horizon Point, Zeb and I ran together for a spell, doing what we could to help folks in difficult spots. Fighting protectorate tyranny in small ways. Too small for Zeb, as it turned out. He was unhappy before I showed up, and after, well, all my directorate talk fired him up even more. I had my orders. I was to stay low. Couldn't let the protectorate catch wind of an Earth Directorate agent in its midst.
Okay.
But Zeb, he kept pushing to take more extreme action.
You're just being wounded like that. It's not. You got orders to stay low. It sounds like it put you in a tough spot.
Wasn't like I didn't want to take things farther. Hit the protectorate where it hurt. But I still had my cover to think of too. I couldn't risk disrupting the mission.
It is dedication, but what mission? Horizon Point was a bust. Yeah.
All the more reason the Earth Directorate needed someone in the system keeping an eye on things. Luckily, Val and I survived.
It is dedication, even if it's misplaced.
I'd feel better about that commendation if things hadn't turned out as they did. We worked hard, but the Protectorate's arbiters and sentinels worked harder.
Oh.
Often than not, our help only made targets of the folks whose lives we were trying to improve.
Right.
Didn't matter what we did. Arcadia was still caught under the Protectorate's boot.
The Protectorate's got to go then. Yeah?
Yeah, maybe. Easier to say that on the other side of winning, though, ain't it? Anyway, things weren't good. Zeb and I couldn't find the rhythm we had before. We were arguing every day. Eventually, cutting ties just seemed for the best. Clean like. Only later I learned Zeb hadn't given up the struggle like I assumed he would. He got to stay in mental refreshment for his trouble. That's the last I heard of him. Till recent.
Let's go see your friend.
Much appreciated, Commander. Promise, I won't be making a habit of pulling skeletons out of my closet. Westport's on the east side of the island. I tracked Zeb to somewhere on its outskirts, but never got up the nerve to visit before now. We ought to start there.
Okay, that's fine. Right. That's just put us over there. Want to go back over here. Why is that? Hang on. No, it's over there. I swear it would tell us gain access to the Ark. Find Ark access credentials. So in between both, that's 576. Let's go over here. Because if we go in there, we might be able to do the engineer approach. But if we come over here and get the credentials, we can just sneak in. But I think we might need engineering level 3. Hopefully that's not the case. But we'll still find out. Who's this?
Keep them coming. I can do this all day.
Looks like we're gonna be having a few pistol fights. Firefights, sorry. Let's put the gun away. Oh, shit, there's a lot of them. There's another one over here. What's in this? Shock rod? Ah, I'm alright, thanks. What's in you? Pneumatic piston. Shiny saber. Ooh, I like shiny things. Leave it at that. So we need to find these credentials. Tell you what, it's not. Graphics aren't that bad, to be fair. Actually, really nice. It's really nice and colourful. Let me just get around this. Okay, what the fuck is that?
Seems nowhere on Paradise Island's going untouched by this war.
Throw that.
Enthusiastically neutralizing unfriendlies.
Okay, what the... Rapton hide? Is that a little number on the bottom right? Wait. The description, is that how much you get for them? I'll have that. Raptidon hide. Oh, you've seen better days, mate. White chocolate yummies. Okay, yep, I'll have them. What's that? Necklace. Yep, I'll take a necklace. Don't mind if I do. What have you got on you then? A music box. I think that means it's worth 148. Please don't play that sound when I'm trying to sneak around. Jesus, these animals are... I'll pick up the rifle. Okay, I don't like the fact that people are dead and the nasty animals are dead as well. An unknown biological substance. Did it just move? Okay. What's this? A claw. Is that it? Oh. Did someone send these down? Or... What's happened here? Shock grenade. Yeah, we'll take one of them. What's in here? Okay. Bypass shunt. Yeah, we'll take that. Okay. Anything else we can grab? Might as well get a few bits of food. Open vendor. Right, so boundless we've got 875. Right. So we've got not a lot of funds to buy anything. What was it? So these are recipes. Oh, I can buy a recipe for that. Shock grenade, biomass canister, shells. Get recipes for the basic ones. Hold X to sell junk. Oh, now we've got enough. Oh, right. So I've got about 1,000 bits. No, I don't want to do that. Maybe get 100 of them, just for now. So I've got 800 bits left. Alright. We'll grab both of them mag picks. I don't know how to use them, but we will eventually find out. This is used to hack computers. We've already got one. We should be alright. The other door's barred shut, so we've got no choice but to come in here. Why the hell is that door barred shut? Hello? Alright, there's nothing in this room. Short rounds, long rounds, long rounds, short rounds. Why is it? Ah, they trapped two of them in there. That would be why. Okay, I'll read that in the editing.
Living in a surveillance state any day of the week.
Gives us more damage resistance, but it doesn't give us anything else. This is the outside, so I presume we activate barracks doors. Now we've got a sneaky sneak around there. Don't want cigarettes.
Entering a conversational area.
We can take that. What have you got? Common material for crafting at workbenches, okay. Mag pick. Prestige brandy. Yeah, okay, we'll take that. They've really made a mess of this. That. Turn off the radio, that's annoying. There's nothing special in here then. Let's just keep going. Oh. That sounds not so good. Venom sack, we'll take one of them. You never know when any of this might come in handy. Let's open this.
Hey you! Get over here before you get yourself killed!
Okay. Thanks for the assist. Talk.
No, you ain't got what I need. And you can't come stumbling around here looking
Why
like
not?
prey. These raps ain't had a bite to eat since their pods dropped from the look of it.
Oh, it's them that dropped from the sky.
Is a dangerous rapt.
Thanks for the warning, but I can handle myself.
And no offense, you ain't one of Auntie's, and from the look of things, the Protectorate here didn't put up much of a fight. Me and Raptidons, we're well acquainted. I know their patterns, behaviors, attacks. Know what gives them an edge around folk who ain't in possession of that knowledge. Which is why I gotta ask, what are you doing here?
Your arms are very veiny. For no reason, I'm exploring, taking in the scenery as one does.
Right. The streamlined architecture and artfully mauled bodies really do it for you, huh?
Yeah.
I'm Inez Silung, Auntie's choice. Former combat medic in the Enhanced Soldier Division. Now, menial troubleshooter. Minister Milver Street of Fairfield sent me here to retrieve some information. Not my most exciting assignment, but suppose we can't expect much with the stalemate on this island. I'll admit I was eager for some good hunting around here. My arm, my graft, needs some bolstering. But if the raps here...
Yeah, it looks weird.
It won't help me none.
Bits of wraps are here as weak as the other ones. Don't think I've ever met a grafted soldier before. Yeah, why are they here?
When there's paperwork, there's enemy secrets. And dropping Raptidons on the place is a quick way to stop any personnel keen on destroying those secrets before we find them.
Ah.
It's a kinder fate than if they survived. Allowing us to walk off with this intel would surely land any survivor in front of the firing squad. Or sentimental refreshment.
Right. So it must be valuable. That information must be valuable then.
Mm-hmm. This place is an archive of Protectorate censorship. If it's been sanitized, censored, or rewritten out of the Protectorate's history, the Ministry is where you'll find it. And apparently there's some highly sensitive intel about mental refreshment hereabouts. The Minister sent me here to find it.
Why though? Why is he looking into mental refreshments?
If you had, you'd know. Unless you're accustomed to seeing folk roaming around with exposed muscle fibers or stunted extra limbs on their backs.
Oh yeah, you got a bloody hand or something poking out your back. Yeah, what does your third arm do?
Other than punch a hole in my armor, cause Huel at the saloon to yell in consternation? Not much, at present. I'm considered a liability. My graph's all wrong. Most everyone else who got one passed or became permanently incapacitated.
Oh.
So they shuttered the program. It was a total failure. Everyone in Fairfield reckons my time will come soon too. But I'm still mostly upright. For now.
Yeah, I'm gonna say your skin doesn't look healthy. Yeah, she's looking for a chance of proving wrong. That about right?
I just know I can do more for Auntie and for the war. It's just this damn contract. Unless I can amend it so I might fix my graft, proving myself ain't happening anytime soon.
Right.
Weren't many of us grafted soldiers to begin with. To think I'm one of the lucky ones.
Ooh. Surely your contract can't stop you from looking after your health?
You looked at the fine print of an employment contract lately? It says any action taken by a worker that could result in impeded work must be approved by the contract holder.
Oh.
Not only would trying to fix my graft impede my work, but it's also financially unviable, unproven, a risky investment. So I'm stuck with a limb that's slowly poisoning me.
They got you in that fine print.
Myself, were I out of my contract, but if I attempted to end it, I'd have to waive all employment rights for the next year. That's a non-starter. Law, no. The contract would just pass down the line of succession. It's a very long line.
Yeah, right.
Anyway, I ain't a killer. No matter how much I fantasize about shutting him up when he goes on and on about how he's the father of capitalism reincarnated. Or lamenting that his mock apple martini ain't blended quite right. Ugh, never quite got the hang of those.
So she's working for the guy with the hat, I presume, then. We're working for the other person, so we're in competition. Then I guess you're screwed.
Yeah, thanks for the expert opinion. Get the feeling you will. Go on now. There's probably plenty of Protectorate info waiting to be scooped up if you're keen. Just mind the wraps.
Okay.
I got what I came for, so I reckon it's time to see about my contract. Law knows I could use a lucky break.
Okay.
Or did Inez remind you of Helen? Tough like her. Shame she's with Auntie's choice.
Oh, yeah. The door is barred shut. We've got to go through that one. What's this? Slab of meat? Black powder. We've got a workbench there, so let's... Oh shit! I shouldn't have shot them. That was a lot. I should have got the other gun out then. Explosive grenade. Okay, I'll have that. bother with the soda. Take that just in case. It might be better than the other one. We'll have a look later at that. Nothing else here. See, this is just me. I just go around picking stuff up, but how do we get up there then? Maybe the big ladder that's right there, you idiots. We've got to go over there. No double jumping required. Let's use this computer. Overdue deliverables. So we've got that now. Okay. That's all that done. We've got about 1,000 meters to go now. Okay then. Let's get out of here. Damn, that's bright. There was a body over here. What have you got on you? Nothing. So all these rats got dropped down from the sky in these pods to kill everyone. That's brutal. And now we've got the pass to get into the Ark. What the hell? Is that a wind farm? No doubt we'll go over there eventually. It's like in the first one, it were all about if they don't do something about food and all that lot, it were gonna. They only had X amount of time to live and stuff like that. And then they only wanted certain people. They were a bit complicated in a way. Who are you guys?
I must say, I have many reservations about this. The Protectorate has always provided for us. For what reason would we forsake such a stable and safe way of life?
Because, friend, with the Protectorate, you're only surviving. With Antes, you'll be thriving.
So your superiors order you to thrive?
No. It's just something you can do on your own. You have bosses and employers, but it's up to you to get yourself to the top and make yourself the employer.
I see. And why would I want to do such a thing? Surely my assigned place would provide me with all the necessities of life?
Yes. But you could have more necessities, and even some unnecessaries.
For what reason would I desire material possessions which are, by definition, unnecessary? And while we're on the topic, what are you potentially gaining from recruiting me?
That's one of the best parts, chum. When you sign someone else up, you get a bits bonus.
I see. This free market idea, seemingly not without merit. I'll require some time to ponder this.
Of course, friend.
Wow. Okay. So at the moment he has got a certain role in the Protectorate and is not heard of what they're offering, which is what most people call normal life, kinda. Where you've got an employer and then after you finish your job for the day you just go home and do what you want and enjoy what you bought with the money from your job. Is that what I'm hearing correctly? Okay. You've been busy. I've got those compact round doors. What's that? There's a lot going on in this. There is definitely a lot going on in this. Sounds like it can be quite difficult to keep track of. Really? No, 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 no. Not that. X to cancel that. Hold Y. And get that out.
Sequencing attack strategy. Health benefits available at your request.
Oh shit. They go invisible. So it is a shotgun that I've got. It's gone invisible. Where are you? Whoa! That scared the living hell out of me. Where are you? I hear it, I just can't see it. It's over there. There you are. Jesus Christ. Yeah, let's get back to the pistol. Yeah, we'll keep the pistol from now. Right, so we've got a lot of information in this episode. So far, anyway. Jesus. Got a guy with that looks like the Mad Hatter from kind of futuristic thing with the electronic billboards on it.
You failed to take your daily supplements 3 days in a row. Vitamins are a vital tool in aiding wound healing and achieving your long-term health goals.
We've talked about this, Val. Ain't polite airing folks' private health information in front of others.
If oral capsules are not your preferred delivery method, suppositories may be a viable alternative.
All right. I'll take the damn supplements.
Get a room used to.
And maybe I'll examine your courtesy settings while I'm at it.
And with that, I'm going to end the episode, guys. We're going to go into the Ark next time, and I'm going to have a word with these two about private conversations in public. And thank you very much for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.